How's it going, you guys? AZPlow21 back again with another episode here in our UFC save in WMMA 5. And here today, we have for you UFC on ESPN, Santos versus Gustafsson. Now, in real life, Gustafsson just had a very terrible showing at heavyweight against Fabricio Verdum. Here, in-game, taking on THIAGO Santos in-game as if he never really even retired. Gustafsson beat Oezdemir, lost to Shogun Rua in his last time out. Now taking on THIAGO Santos, who is making his return following a win over Alonzo Menefield. Before that, lost to Serkinov, lost to Shogun, making a triumphant return here in Oregon. You can see the rest of the card there. Perry Means, Nelson DeLima, Lovato Jr. making his debut against Tim Kennedy, Felder versus Lozon, and Chookagian versus De La Rosa. All right, everything's taken care of. Let's go ahead and get right into the action. Santos versus Gustafsson. Again, in Oregon. A bunch of veterans on the card today. Our first prelim is between Punahele Soriano and Impa Kasanganay. Both are undefeated. Your winner is Impa Kasanganay. Now 9-0. Magomed Ankalaev, Smilinho Rama. In the light heavyweight division, Rama making his debut against Ankalaev, and Ankalaev and Rama go to a draw. Up next, Carl Moore taking on Simon Biong. 8-1 is Biong. Carl Moore is 10-2. Carl Moore wins via split decision. Rodrigo Nascimento taking on Ruslan Magomedov. In the heavyweight division, Nascimento is undefeated and does not stay that way. First loss of his career comes via Magomedov. TKO in round number 2. Alexander Romanov taking on Rasilov. 240, 265. Romanov looks like a beefcake. And Rasilov actually gets the win via unanimous decision. Alexandros Shidade taking on Irish Joe Duffy. And Irish Joe getting the win via unanimous decision. Remember, this guy has a win over Conor McGregor. Last time out, beat Alan Patrick, then no contest with Clay Guida. He said he wants to face off against Bekzad. Interesting call out. Christos Giagos taking on John McDessie. And Giagos gets the win via TKO in round number 2. Khamzat Dalgiev taking on Ricardo Ramos in the featherweight division. And Dalgiev gets the win via knockout. His UFC debut getting a big win here today. And now what should be the final prelim. Or no, not the final prelim. Jeremy JBC Kennedy taking on Iron Michael Chandler. Chandler, of course, fairly popular in the United States, making his debut out of Bellator. Kennedy, 3-1 in the UFC, coming off a stint in PFL. And your winner is Jeremy Kennedy via unanimous decision. Up next, Chad the Disciple Laprise taking on Alberto, Soldier of God Mina. Laprise 14-5, Mina 13-2. Alberto Mina gets the victory via submission in round number 3. Blonde fighter Caitlin Chookagian taking on Montana De La Rosa. Our first fight on the main card. De La Rosa, nice little stint here, number 9 in the division, coming off a win over Vanessa Porto. Excuse me. Meanwhile, Caitlin Chookagian just fought for the title recently. had a nice 2 wins in a row, then fought Shevchenko for the title again and lost via TKO. Your winner in our first main card bout is Montana De La Rosa. She defeats the number 5 ranked contender. She says she wants to face off against Juliana Velasquez. Up next, the Irish Dragon Paul Felder takes on Joe Lauzon. Lauzon, 30-15, coming off 3 straight wins. Jonathan Pierce, Matt Wyman, and Evan Dunham. Paul Felder, coming off not having the greatest time. Dan Hooker lost. Anthony Pettis lost, but then it got make it into a no contest. And then Rustam Kabalov lost via split decision. Your winner is Joe Lauzon. 4 minutes submission victory. All right, Rafael Lovato Jr. taking on Tim Kennedy in the middleweight division. 10-0 is Lovato. Tim Kennedy, 19-6-1. Your winner via submission in round number 1 is Rafael Lovato Jr. All right. And Tim Kennedy has announced his retirement. Hate to see it. Up next, Big Country Roy Nelson taking on Marcos Rogerio de Lima. De Lima, kind of a factor in the heavyweight division. Number 11, coming off 4 straight wins. Sasoli, Arlovsky, Felipe Lins, and then Blagoy Ivanov. Big Country, 44 years of age, getting up there. Coming off a win over Fedor and then Justin Willis as well. I'm taking Big Country, and he loses via unanimous decision in round number 3, and Roy Nelson could retire here. He doesn't. Rogerio de Lima, big win over Roy Nelson. Co-main event now, Platinum Mike Perry taking on Tim the Dirty Bird Means. Dirty Bird, ranked number 17. 3 straight wins, Matthews, Jeff Neal, and Nardiev. Mike Perry, 14-7 is his record. Coming off a win over Easy DS and then a loss to Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Your winner in this co-main event is Tim the Dirty Bird Means via TKO in round number 1. Beats up on Mike Perry. And now time for the main event. THIAGO Maheta Santos taking on Alexander Gustafsson in our main event light heavyweight division. Let's get it going. Your referee is Mario Yamasaki. Round 1 begins. This is going to be interesting because they're both kind of getting up there in age, Santos trying to keep Gustafsson out of his range, using a left jab as he starts to back away. Gustafsson looking to strike. Gustafsson kind of starting to tire in round number 1. That is not good. Gustafsson controlling the jab. Gustafsson slams him down. Gustafsson is the favorite in this. End of round number 1. Round 2 begins. Back against the cage. Few short punches to the ribs. A flicked left jab. A straight right lands hard. Gustafsson's corner is pushing him to go for a finish or something here. Uh-oh. Last shot rocked him. Dropped by a big right hook. Raining down punches. Shots to end of the fight. Gustafsson looks to get a mount. Wow, he should have just ended it there. Last minute of round number 2. Gustafsson struggling to cope. Oh no. End of round number 2. Whew. They were both rocked in that round. Santos shoots in for a takedown. Gustafsson gets taken down here in round number 3. Gas tank looks empty on Gustafsson. Santos trying to get into a Muay Thai clinch. Gustafsson's in trouble. Your winner via knockout in round number 4 is THIAGO Maheta Santos. Wow. Alrighty. Santos knocking out Gustafsson. Everyone is sad. No popularity changes. Let's see, any other better fights? No. Yeah, let's go and make that one fight of the night. Dalgiev will give you a performance bonus. And we'll give one to Lovato, June, and Tim Means. Feeling good. Nice profit on that. Love to see that. Nice little profit on each show, you know. Don't have to make a buttload of money. Just keep making a profit, you know. That's the name of the game. That's what I've been doing for Shadow Ridge Fighting Championships. And that's what I'll continue to do. Yeah. Matt Cardona, baby. My baby daddy said I have a trash bag, water, stomach. Okay. As always, we'll check the rankings, we'll check our emails, and all that good jazz. And then we'll sign off for this episode. As always, we are making our way towards Holloway versus Feely. That is our next pay-per-view. Just waiting for this to go ahead and finish loading up. Kind of been slow today. A little slower today. Maybe I'll do some Pride. That'll probably, make it a little bit faster. Probably, make me a little happier as well. There we go. Everyone's trying to hire people. That's what it is. Okay. Ah! We're just about to give this guy a fucking heavyweight title fight. And Alexei Oleinik has retired. And he's not going to come back, too. Watch. Yup. Well, jeez, Alexei, you idiot. You're about to get a title shot. Oh, well. Kennedy retired too. Let's update the rankings. Curtis Blades is there. He's going to get the title shot next, obviously. So DeLima moves up to number 8. Wow. Okay. Top 10 already. Everyone else moves up because... everyone else moves up because Alexei Oleinik retired. So Roy Nelson goes down to 15. And Fedor debuts at number 21. Now, who do we want to face Fedor? That's the thing. Maybe Stipe? Or Volkov? Someone outside of the top 10 or 5, I think. So, like, Stipe, when is he back? He's back in 3 months. Volkov, he's not back for a while, I don't think. 48 days. And Fedor's back in 49 days. DeLima, 2 months. Dos Santos, 20 days. Lost to Tuivasa. I mean... do we take it to Russia? Volkov and Fedor? That's the only other thing I can think about doing that makes sense, you know? Volkov and Fedor. Volkov is 32. Still has time. Alright. Light heavyweight. Santos is now number 3. Menefield and Gustafsson, who is only number 11. Gustafsson, jeez. Moves all the way down to 17th. Oh my god. No. That's tough. So it's definitely Shogun now. Considering he's beaten Santos and Gustafsson and Teixeira. Blachowicz, Rockhold. Be Anthony Smith. I don't know, man. Teixeira's fighting Blachowicz. We'll see. But for sure, it's Hua next. And then Blades. Wasn't I thinking about Shogun being in a fight? No. That's right, no. March 2021, he beat Stipe. January 2021, he beat Gustafsson. Technically, Shogun's been waiting longer. Nah, it's Curtis Blades this time. Gustafsson all the way down to 17. Jeez. Middleweight, Lovato moves up to number 12. Welterweight, Means up to number 12. Mike Perry all the way down to number 25. Lightweight, Lozon debuts at 25. Featherweight, no movement. Bantamweight, no movement. Flyweight, no movement. Women's bantamweight, Maknakina moves up. Everyone else does too. Tracy Cortez at 25. Flyweight, De La Rosa moves up to number 4 after beating Chukagan, who moves down to number 10. I mean, yeah, De La Rosa looking good. One more win and she'd probably get a title shot, honestly. And nothing at women's strawweight. Let's go, Mike King. McDussey coming off a loss. Yeah, he can go. Tim Means, need to re-sign him for sure. He's top 12, baby. Mid-level national in America too. Montana De La Rosa. High-level regional America. Christos Giagos, need to re-sign him, coming off a win. Of course. Can take him off the short list now. Michael Chandler losing in his debut fight. That is not good, sir. And he's 35 already, so he doesn't have much time. Alrighty. Well, thank you for watching this episode. If you're on YouTube, the next time that I see you guys will be for UFC on ABC, Masvidal versus Askren 2. You can see the main card here. Louis Gane, Jakashi Gaethje, Simone versus Dillashaw, Duho Choi, Mirsad Bektic, Uzdemir Anthony Smith, and Masvidal versus Ben Askren. Love to see it. I'll see you guys there. Have a good one.